Yeah, you're.
Are you filming now?
Yeah, I am.
Oh.
Yeah. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Excalibur 777
And Excalibur 244.
Pay no attention to the man behind the pole. Okay, so today we are going to be providing you with another top 10 video. It's a continuation of the series that I wanted to start the channel of Excalibur 777 on, and like a bunch of top 10 videos, you know, just like you guys can get a sense for who I am. Okay, I'm going to be doing Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, and superheroes. That's about most of this. That encompasses most of my stuff. So yeah, yes. So today I'm going to be doing my top 10 least favorite Yu-Gi-Oh decks, and Excalibur here is going to be my my witness to this. And if you give enough likes to the video, you might just see his top. Would it be 10 or 5 at this point?
That's hurtful, man.
Is it wrong? Am I wrong?
I mean, you're not right.
So I'm not wrong.
Anyways, yeah.
Double negatives aside. So yeah, today we're going to be going through my top 10 least favorite Yu-Gi-Oh decks of all time. These are the things that tick me off the most. Isn't that make you want to like, if you're playing that deck, this is what I'm going to do to you. Ah! Well, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, so, without further ado, let's start.
See, that wasn't rehearsed.
What's rehearsing? So anyway, on to number 10. Alright, so, get out. So okay, my number 10 is Cosmo. Did you know about Cosmo?
I mean, okay, I'm just gonna tell you guys right now, I haven't played in a while. I mean, I've played, just not really competitively. So I'm gonna be a little
slow on the intake.
I'm an uncultured swine in this.
Yeah, but you've seen None on Ball Mountain, so you're fine.
Oh, true.
We had a rant about this. But anyways, so, number 10, Cosmo. That deck, I swear, okay. It's just like, they won't die. Like, could you just, like, go away and, like, not exist for a while?
I mean, technically, aren't they now?
No, because they lost one Dark Destroyer, they lost two, okay, they only have one Dark Destroyer and only one E-Tele, so it's a step in the right direction, but it's not, like, perfect.
The step in the perfect direction.
Yes, and we could be going so far, but Konami won't do it.
Like I can picture it now, just like about to like do the moon landing, just like one small step from it. There's just a Cosmo there. Not really. Get back in the ship. Yeah, but you see Kazuka Takehashi like, not today, man. Not today. Just go back in your ship.
So yeah, because like here's the thing, it's like the little monsters, during Outplay, they get banished themselves to get the big monsters. And the big monsters, when you kill them, first of all, they have, like, protection effects. They have, like, protection effects where it's like, oh, it's like, you can't target me, I can't be destroyed. And, like, they get the effects, and, like, they're summon, like, you know, when you summon me, I get to kill a monster. Or, like, when you summon me, I get to, like, gain life points. And I'm just like...
Specifically in that voice. The actions too.
Like, when I get destroyed, I get a monster. When you pay life points, you get another monster. When you get more monsters, you get to win. Ben, what if I told you about banishing your monsters and get bigger monsters?
Yes, like since they're based off of Star Wars, all throughout the Star Wars thing, he's just like, may the Force be with you.
So it's just like, okay, so it's like. My first experience with Cosmo, I'm like looking at this, oh, this is cool, Star Wars and Wizard of Oz, this could be interesting. And then it gets bad. Because, like, okay, I know you have a problem because you don't like Star Wars mixing with Wizard of Oz.
I mean, I like both the franchises, just like...
Why Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, like, there's like, we're gonna take, like, two big things and then combine them for no apparent reason.
They take two big things that have nothing to do with each other and then combine them.
I mean, that normally is cool and everything. And I'll admit, the Cosmos they're an interesting idea with combining, but like, I kind of just want just let alone just a lone Star Wars deck.
And I swear, like, they just released the Death Star one, and it's like, I can see how it's kind of the Death Star, but it's more the Emerald City. because it's like this big, like, two-sided green space station. I'm just like, okay. Oh wait, am I thinking? No, that's Dark Planet. Because, you know, like, my first experience with Cosmo was, so what happened was, I'm playing on the internet, I'm playing on DN, and I'm playing, like, my, like, off-brand Red Eyes deck. And what happened was, I was like having my fun, like, playing around in the game, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it's just like, okay, summon Farm Girl, then attack. Then like, they managed to clear my board somehow. Attack. Okay, I take 1,500, and then I pay 500, so it's another one. Okay, E-Telly, grab another Farm Girl. Okay, slam into me again. See another card. I'm like, okay, and so now I take 3,000. This is the little string. Then another E-Telly. I'm like, okay, now you're getting like, then they get another one. Then they attack me again. Okay, now you search 3 times, and you attack me 3 times with monsters straight from the deck. But then they banish all 3 of them. You're like a Dark Destroyer, a Slip Rider, and a freaking the disc one that like gets you the
Nebra disc.
The Nebra disc.
Frisbee.
The Frisbee. The one that gets you 1,000 life points each turn. I was like, then they finished me up and was like, no, you shouldn't be able to do that. And then they got the field spell, Cosmo Town. It's just like, hey, okay, you're gonna like recycle your stuff. You're gonna like draw more cards. Okay, I can see where you're coming from, but when I kill you. You shouldn't be able to get another Cosmo Town. Like, if they just said, when this card is destroyed, you get another Cosmo card, except Cosmo Town. I was like, okay, this should be fine. And then it's like, okay, what was the point? There was no point. I just wasted an MFC. Like, I'm not going to space the back of it. All the back rows, I'll channel because, like, oh, the Flip E-Telly, or whatever the heck else they have. The new trap card. Actually, I haven't really seen anyone play the trap card. The Cosmo, like, the Force one. We're just like, okay, I'll just flip this one, and then, oh, that's that monster out there, get out of the way! And yeah, it's like, and the big thing was, like, another thing, one final thing I'm gonna say, I actually recommended them to him because he likes Star Wars so much.
Yeah, I can't say too much, because, you know, like, I can't hate too much on Star Wars.
Yeah.
Even though, like, I kind of wish it was just Star Wars.
The thing is, like, I was gonna recommend it to him, but that was back when Dark Destroyer was like $3,500. It was a secret rare TCG exclusive in like, I think it was like Clash
You were recommending this to me?
before I knew the prices. So
Oh.
like, this would be perfect for you. Then I'm like, oh, they have like secret rares and ultras and oh, this is the new Burning Abyss.
Buy all the other cards, and then the other one will just somehow fit in there somewhere.
You know, do what I do with Reds, keep opening packs and praying that you get
You'll probably go broke in the process, but it's a Star Wars deck, man. It's totally worth it.
Is it sad that it kind of think it is?
Okay, so that's my thing on Cosmo. You got anything to say?
No.
Okay.
Uncultured swine, remember.
Yes. Okay. Number 9. And I don't know if I've ever talked to you about this, and I know I haven't talked to you about this. Fred, everybody, by the way. So like,
Fred! How do you know you felt that way?
so yeah. So what happened? Okay, so my number 9 is a deck that's. It's not as despicable as some of the other decks in this here, but it's like it hit me in a way that other decks can't. That other decks didn't.
What?
No, wait, what?
I'm just thinking. So, backstory. There was a duel we went to one time.
Oh, this game?
And it's still, in my opinion, one of the funniest duels I've ever witnessed. Like, Eric was playing Crystal Beast and everything. He was actually doing really good with them and everything.
It was surprising. He was a bad version.
You were doing great. And like, he was getting out all these monsters and everything. He's like, finally, like, now I sacrifice them all and summon Rainbow Dragon. And then the guy's just like, that. And then he's just like, what he summoned? Like, he activated some Watt card.
Watt cancel,
and it just obliterated the Rainbow Dragon. And we were just like,
and then I fell into a deep depression after that.
Anyways, go on.
So yeah, my number 9 is Pepe.
The meme?
No, the deck. Cause like, okay,
There's a deck based on the meme.
okay, so like, it is in my opinion, it hit me, but it's so low because it never affected me like in a gameplay sort of thing. Cause
Is this Performer Pals?
yeah, like the Perform
Oh,
Pal,
gosh,
trick
no.
to Perform Age thing. Come back here, come back to me, come back to me. Good to have you back. So yeah, but what happened?
Three-way going on. I mean,
So it's gonna be you, me, and the sex doll.
cover your eyes, Fred. Oh,
Please don't break its legs.
your legs. There you go. Go just squat against the chair.
Puppet. So yeah, the reason I hate Pepe though is like,
Legs are just like.
yeah. So like the reason I hate Pepe is because like, it's like how all these warrior decks, like how other decks hated on my UAs, because like I was playing UAs and I'm still playing UAs, and what happened was I was getting really into it, and then Tellarknights are getting really big, so then the ban list rolls around. And I was like, how can we hit Tellarknights? We could hit the actual cards from the archetype that are causing a problem, or we hit the miscellaneous cards that help other decks, and then like stop them with that. When Rhoda went to 1, I was quite a sad child. He was also a sad child, because he loves his heroics.
I'm the loner playing the deck that no one else. Okay. They use the boss. Well, I mean not the boss monster, but
The boss monster.
the boss of the boss. He's the CEO.
Yeah, and recently the more recent one was Monarchs with Stormforth, because like what happened was after Rhoda got banned, I'm like I swap out the 2 Rhodas for another UA Sending Deal, another Stormforth, and surprisingly the deck was faster. So I'm like having fun all this time, and then Monarchs come in and ruin my fun, and I was sad. But the thing is though, with Performer Pals, I had been waiting and waiting for the chance, because like I was waiting for like Pendulum Sorcerer to hit the States, and I was waiting for Monkey Board to hit the States, because I had this killer combo. Like it was crazy, and like basically what it was, I stalled all your resources out, then Dark Hole, Pendulum Sword a bunch of Performer Pals and game you. Thank you. But then Monkey Board got hit to 1, and Eric was sad. And like I still played the deck, but it wasn't the same.
This is gonna go into a long, deep backstory.
And then at this point, they banned Monkey Board.
It's a rainy day outside.
Yeah, and it was like Pepe ruined that for me. But like, there's an earlier form of Pepe, like the Performa Mage. It's Performa Mage, something like that.
Oh, Death Boy.
We don't talk about that boy. So yeah, like, and with that deck, that was when I was getting back into my Shadalls. And because like one of my friends was playing Cleaforts, and I was like really mad because I couldn't beat it. And then what happened was, I'm like, you know what? If I'm gonna beat this, I gotta outspeed it. So I picked up Performa Dolls, and I was having the time of my life with that deck. Like it was one of the few. It was like one of the few times where like a deck really connected with me again. Like I fully enjoyed the game for what it really was, spamming the board. It was like, bless you.
Thank you.
And I was having a blast and everything. And then they banned Trick Clown.
Konami, ruining dreams
And
since 1969.
And Nephilim. And they limited Eldol. And they did one more thing. They limited something else. I don't remember what it was. But they limited something else. And I was like, this isn't Shadal's fault. This is the Perform Mage's fault. It's like Konami. Yeah, like back to the Paul Pepe thing. Like I was having fun, and you ruined my fun. How dare you ruin my fun? It's like, cause like here's what another thing, cause like there were rumors running around with like they were talking about Fire King Island getting banned in the States. Because it was like, because Cosmos were abusing it, because they kill the Dark Destroyer in their hand, and then they get the cards from the deck, and then they do their stuff. It was like, if they ban Fire King Island, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it's not gonna be pretty. Bless you. Thank you.
But
You're welcome.
You're welcome, Eric. I'm glad to have blessed you with my snot.
Your snot is pretty good.
Well, this has been fun, guys.
Anyways, that's my argument for Pepe, and also it was like really annoying, cause like this isn't what Perform Pals are about. Like spamming the board with like getting pluses that you shouldn't get. They're like synchroing and exeasing and like fusioning and I'm just like, this isn't what Perform Pals are about. They're probably
That's what Shadalls did.
Yeah. But like and then it's like they're about adjusting their attack points, and like, cause like I could get like a 4,000 beat stick combat tiger out on the board, and then like He was like, I have this cuddly tiger. Oh, he's not that big of a problem. No, I am. But yeah, that's my thing on Pepe. It's just it ruined the fun for me. It killed the hype train.
I find it funny. You're like, they have everything and everything. I'm like, that's like $2. You're like, yeah, it is. And like, I feel like that's why I didn't like Shadalls a lot. Because they're just like, oh, okay, so they're fusion summon. Now I synchro so what? Okay, so they're fusion and synchro. Now I axes. What?
Now I rituals.
Now I ritual. And you're like, no.
Now I
get back in your deck.
Now I pendulums.
Yeah, they're just like, you know what? You know what? We just invented a new type of summon. Shadal summon. How about that?
Let's just turn from Pepe to Shadalls.
Shepe.
Shepe. So that's my argument for Pepe. On to number 8. Okay. Number 8. He's back. Okay. I think I actually ranted to you about this like earlier this week. My number is Magispector.
I'm gonna let you go on this.
Okay. Alright. So, okay, here's the thing. Magispector kind of pushed my buttons. I thought, like, okay, it's like these like cute little monsters. I thought, oh, Kate, my sister might actually like this. And then I'm like, they're like little pendulum monsters, they have like no effect. I wonder what they can do. And like I read through their face, I'm like, okay, you guys like they pushed my buttons. It's like the whole thing like gonna bite. I was like, Doogie, Doogie, gonna bite, Doogie, ow, Doogie, gonna bite, nice, Doogie, gonna bite. So like, so what happened was first, okay, I'm reading, like, okay, they all like search out their different like cards. Like the one search out traps, spells, monsters, you know, and like stuff like that. I was like, okay, this is okay, I guess, a deck of searchers. That's not bad. Then I'm like, okay, they're all pendulum monsters, so they don't go away easily. Okay, a little less okay with me, but you know, I'm fine with it. I like pendulums, they're okay. I play Dino Mist, so I'm fine. Then I'm like, okay, there's no pendulum effect, but that I did not care. I really didn't care about the whole no pendulum effect. Then it's like, no, what happened? Okay, then I'm like, okay, they have heavy spell and trap card. Well, okay, they have heavy field clearing abilities. They're spell traps. I'm like, okay, now you're starting to sound a little bit dickish there. And then it's like, okay, you know, we don't like actually pay a cost for our spells and traps because we just go to the extra deck and you can bring it right back next turn. And then I'm like, now you're gonna cross line. Then like, you can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects. I'm like, okay, but no, you don't get that. Joey, what are you doing?
I'm making a hat for Fred.
Huh? Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
Okay.
So it's like
middle of a video.
they have like no real cost, and I'm just like, what are you doing, Konami? Why? Because they have this elemental theme going with like the Dino Mists and the Magic Spectres and the Amorphage and the what was it called? The Ignites, yeah. And like Ignites, they were fine. They were normal monsters. They didn't get that much effects on the field, and they had like the thing with like. Activate 2, pop both, grab 1. Activate, pop both, grab 1. And when you only have like 2 left, pendulum summon them all. And they're like, I thought that was fine. So they were a little annoying, but you know, I was okay with them. Dino Mists, I already loved them. Robot Steampunk Dinosaurs, loved it. Amorphage, I actually played them for a while. I thought they were fine. They were not my play style. I didn't like. I wasn't okay with playing them, and they were a little expensive. So I'm like, I'm gonna just leave them to the side for now. And I didn't mind them because they had a fair cost. It's like. They're huge floodgates. However, they have to work. They need to like be in the pendulum. You can't like completely lock your opponent down because you gotta have like the things on the feet. You gotta have like enough monsters to tribute, and you gotta have the things like both. You don't know 2 pendulum scales. Then Magispectors. Where's the cost? I mean seriously. And. Thank goodness that deck, like, no one actually decided to build it. It was like, it probably would have been higher if it actually made it, if you actually built it in my card shop. And that's my thing on Magispectors. Joe, you want anything to say?
No.
No? Nothing?
I decorated Fred.
You did, didn't you?
Well, that's going to the beach.
Okay, number 7. Now the video's probably gonna be a bit more interesting, because this is more like older stuff. Because now he's gonna actually get like an input in too. Because like the last 3 things he had no idea, and I'm not blaming him. Like you've been busy. You had other stuff to do. But now you're gonna get
No, I haven't. I'm lazy, man.
I'm not gonna deny that. But so like, my number 7 is a deck that is like the first deck I ever actually hated in the game. Battling Boxers.
Okay, yeah. I have some things to say.
Yeah, and it's funny because when we made this, like we did like a run on this, but we never like actually posted or anything like that. And what happened was Boxers were like number 2 on our like 2 or 3, and that was like back when they were more recent, like freshman year or something. So like they were a lot more recent then. Boxers, they don't really bother me anymore. I mean, they do bother me, but here's the thing.
They bother you less.
They bother me less. First of all, lead yoke.
Oh.
First of all, when I go to kill you, I'm fine with cards saying like, if I will be destroyed, I detach the material instead. Like, I'm fine with that. I don't really care. I like my stroke. I like there's another one I don't remember the name of though. Gotcha. Contested. He's fine. And I was like, okay, you're fine. But when you gain for freaking losing, I'm like, nah.
Didn't Compass King Arthur do that?
I don't know, but like he was.
Well, yeah, he was later on too, anyway.
He was a little bit later on.
But yeah,
Boxers still abused him.
Yeah, like when I'm attacking this, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna attack it, and they're like, oh no, I'm detached, he's not destroyed. I'm like, okay, and he's like, oh, and by the way, my monster has a higher attack point than yours now, so I'm just gonna run over that. Good luck, man.
Yeah, and then they've also got like the infinite loop type thing where it's like, okay, Edward Fool's Burial pits the what was it called? The glass jaw, and then I summon Switch Hitter, revive glass jaw, overlay, make lead yoke. And it was like an infinite loop. Cause like what you do is you make the lead yoke, and then you detach the Switch Hitter first, and then you detach the lead yoke, not lead yoke, the guy, the thing, the monster, the person,
the piece of cardboard.
The glass jaw, and glass jaw effect, you get to put the switch hitter back in your hand, then you're doing your turn, I'm like, okay, switch hitter, glass jaw, overlay, make another lead yoke, and boom, we got more Xyz monsters all the way here, bing bong, ding dong, here comes ping pong. So yeah, then
it's like you with wind-ups, like, they're doing so much, you're like,
well,
you're like, just breathe.
No, they actually didn't do very much during their turn. Like, they did one thing, but that one play was so effective.
No, I'm talking about the entire duel where it's just like, it's just like, glass jaw, and you're like, okay.
What are the cards you run?
Do you use it? Are you Quentin? All you use is like 3 cards, 4 cards?
I don't know, it's like 9 or something. Ironic.
That's
ironic.
I summon Dyson Sphere. Okay, I activate Bottomless. What do I do now?
That's a topic for another video, though. So basically, like, and it's just like, and then they got the new support from World Superstars.
When we heard about Nova Caesar, it was like, all right, we're done with the game. Bye.
Yeah, like, okay, you're gonna keep attaching, and you're gonna keep on like getting attack points, and I can actually be a hypocrite with that because I love Cyber Dragon Infinity. But anyways, so yeah, like, you're gonna keep attaching, you keep gaining. I'm like, okay, that's already pretty dirty because you like, only cost 2 monsters, and they only like 2 or more monsters, and then it's like you keep on like gaining more materials. But then when I kill you, you flood the field. Nah, bucko, buddy. And that was the same set that Rongomiant came out in. They were like, oh, I'm just gonna kill your Nova Season. Okay, 5 monsters, then I overlay them all into Rongomiant. They're like, no!
This is another reason why I hate, by the way, it's Rahangomniad now.
Yeah.
It's not actually pronounced Rahan.
I'd actually like to know how.
We just have an insight.
I hope that Nistro actually pops up in the new Arc V anime, because I want to see how they pronounce that.
I don't want to see it again where he's just like, now I use these level 1s, and you're like, okay, but are you ever really going to use them again?
I'll admit.
Think about
it.
The Ambush Soldier,
Ambush Soldier's okay.
I'll admit they're a decent thing for level 1s, but not for heroics.
Well, like Ambush Soldier, I find actually pretty good because it's like, okay, summon him, and like it has like an effect that gets you 2 more heroics.
I get that, but he's a level 1. You can't.
How do you explain Sheraton?
I can bump his level up with Gauss.
Lawyered. I see that.
But yeah. I mean, that was my main problem with it. Well, actually, I mean, one of my main problems.
Actually, I feel like I said, the main problem for me now isn't Nova Caesar, because I don't care about Nova Caesar. I can just like, because like my decks, they're like built to swarm and kill you really quickly. And I was like, okay, bro, back, bang, 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 bang.
Oh no, my problem isn't Nova Caesar either.
Or
my problem is how they.
I want to say one thing. My problem is Jolt Counter. Do you know what Jolt Counter does?
No.
It's a counter trap card. If during the battle phase, if your opponent activates a card or effect while you control a battling boxer monster, negate the activation and destroy that card. Counter trap card.
I don't know why I looked at Fred for this. Give me the answers!
Fred, what do you have to say about this?
He's just like, nah, I'm gonna chill at the beach. Yeah. But the main
Just
problem...
like, do you need that extra protection?
The question is, do battling boxers need protection? And the answer is no.
Like, and I remember, like, I find it funny because, like, their other number is actually, like, really bad.
Oh, Comet Cestus?
Yeah, Comet Cestus or Noah Cestus, whatever the heck it was called. It was, like, I think it was Comet Cestus. Yeah. It was, like, everyone, like, no one liked that card.
Yeah, it's just like in the show, it's like, my big boss monster Comic Cestus. In real life, it's like, ugh, get that thing. It's like the, like,
because it's like level, it requires 3 instead of 2.
It's like all the chaoses that, like, cost barely anything, or like a few cents, and they're like, not even a lower rarity
like
than
Utopia Ray and, like, Shark Drake Vice.
Eric, let's go even bigger on this, in which the one I know you could agree with me on, Giant Hand. Where, like, the chaos, it's like, oh, I can pull that in a pack and sell it for a few cents. The other one, it's like, holy crap, look at the price.
Well, actually, not anymore, because here's the thing, they reprinted Giant Hand in the Gold Series, and I actually have one.
How much is it now?
It started with, like, $20, then, like, it went down to 10.
Dang.
Yeah, but I assume the World Series prize card thing is, like, still like $1,000, something like that.
But anyways, the main problem that I had... When I said that, I was gonna say, that's just a theory. A game theory.
A Yu-Gi-Oh! Theory.
Eroi theory.
Eroi?
Eric Owie. I mean...
Hi, Owie.
My name is and I just used our names on camera. You're gonna find us.
Hey, didn't say our last names, did you? Looks like in the video says, like, my name is Eric Johnson of 221 New York Avenue
of Weasel Town. It's Washington.
Shut up, Duke.
But anyways, my main
back to back.
My main problem with them wasn't the fact that they were so good. I mean, it was, but the second biggest problem. Anyways,
we're just staying the time here.
One of my biggest problems with them was that, since, as he stated earlier, I run heroics, which is a very, like, they gave it support. I'll give it that, and it was very good support, and I'll give it that. But the problem is, it's splashable support, and yes, it works great in the deck, but it almost works better in other decks.
Yeah, okay, that's another rant we gotta do another day. It's like, cards that were, like, archetype exclusive, they were, like, made for an archetype, but, like, they're splashable, so they're better in other decks.
Yeah, like, seriously, I mean, I'm just, like, sitting here, like, now we're, like, double lance, or an extra sword, and things like that, whereas everyone's just, like, glass jaw. You think that you're a good warrior? Well, you're wrong.
It's like the Warriors. I feel like Warriors have, like, some of the best Xyz in the game when it comes to, like, rank 4s. Because, like, like, think about it, like, the sort of the decks have access to Utopia the Lightning, which is, like, a really good card nowadays. And they also got, like, the comic here. They got Zubaba General. They've got what was it called? They got Excalibur. They got
yeah, that's another thing. They made the original boss monster splashable too, and I was like, you know, it bothers me when I see other people use it, but I'm good. And then they're like, now we're gonna release this new boss monster, and guess what? It's splashable. And
that's another thing what they do with the Chronomalies. Like, they only have one Chronomaly exclusive Xyz monster. Granted, the other two are numbers, but still.
But yeah, I mean,
that's my thing. I feel like if you have a number card, if you're like boss monster, I feel sorry for you, because, like, your boss monster literally has to be splashable, because, like, it's like numbers are like a thing, like, anybody can use it. It's like you get to use it, I get to use it, he gets to use it, everybody gets it.
Fred is Oprah.
Fred is Oprah.
Anyways, but like, I mean, it's more so along the lines of, like, in a way, Yu-Gi-Oh! Jealousy. Because if you think about it this way, if they had the power to make these Battling boxes later on, which are basically, like, if you look even at their art style, yes, they're different, but they still, like, I feel like if you merge them with heroics, like, not a lot of people would tell the difference beside, like...
Give them swords, they're heroics.
Yeah, give them swords and they're heroics, and you're just like, okay, if you have the power to make that warrior deck, why didn't you just do that with heroics in the first place? Why can't you just give more support to heroics that makes them as good as that? Instead, you're like, no, you know what? He was a bigger character than this. What's even the guys who uses Battler boxers?
I don't remember.
He was that one.
Never cared.
He was that one variant where you're like,
he's like, I'm the fighter guy. Yeah. I'm like super spunky, and I'm teamed up with a buff
Tumbleweed.
Tumbleweed. Yeah, I care more about like a Braun or whatever his name was. The guy with the big lips with the hands.
Gilog or something.
Garog,
yes.
That was it. I care more about Garog than him.
Yeah, like seriously, I mean, it was just like a kind of a throwaway character, and just like Nistro had a bigger part than him. In fact, Nistro makes another appearance, even though I wish
he team duels with the Barian guy.
Yeah, and it's just like you had so much opportunity. And not to mention, like what he said earlier, they're just like, oh, my Nova Caesar's gone, run, go me. If they're already gonna rub it in my face that like they made a better warrior deck and everything, and like that's just
don't rub it in with my cards.
Yeah, don't use my cards to do it. Anyways.
And that's why we hate heroics.
And that's why he's called Cliffhanger.
Excuse me.
Alright, so on to number 6, I want to say.
You gotta say.
Is it recording? Oh, it is. Okay.
Still record.
Okay, we should be recording.
Okay, so number 6. That's another thing you might be able to relate to me on. Number 6, Noble Knights.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, they used to, like the Battle Box, they were on my list beforehand, and they were number 1. They got, like, pushed back to 6. Okay, my main thing about
Battling Knights, Noble Boxers.
Oh gosh. So my main thing with Noble Knights is like, okay, I've seen decks that can make strong boards, but never in my entire life have I seen a deck that in one move can shut the opponent down. Just like, I've seen decks make 4K beat sticks. I've seen decks make monsters with field clearing abilities. I've seen decks make monsters that are untouchable. Never have I seen a deck do all of that in one card and in one turn. This is like, and you can't, like, it's like, you got, the thing is, okay, the monster himself, Artorias, he's not that bad. I'll be honest. Alone, he's not that bad. He's a balanced card. But with the swords, the freaking swords you tape to him. Like, I'm just like, you son of a gun.
He's just like, you keep on throwing swords at him until he's like drowning in swords. He's like, come at me, bro.
I'm ready.
Like, I feel like when you're facing Noble Knights, like, there's a comparison to a list at school in which, like, they're checking off, like, in which, thank you.
Thank you, mysterious voice in my head.
But yeah, in which you're checking off, like, all the, like, absent names, like, when you're the teacher and everything, just like, is like, is that one card, or is the one spell card that can help me out here? Yes. The other one? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we have a draw?
Yeah.
Yep. Boars. Yep. We got Gwynethar. Yep. We got Destiny. We got Caliburn. We got Lance. I know their name.
Whoa. It's like, all right, guys. No. We got the present ones. Why don't we get the absences? So, your ability to move. Check. All right. I think that's it.
Yeah. So just like, how do you get off with that? I was like, I'd be fine. Like, okay, you just kill the swords, because the swords is what gives them the because the swords have one person alone. Supply immortality. And I was like, okay, just kill the swords, and it's fine. But they come back. It's like you have to kill each of them twice, except for Caliburn. It was like, really, guys?
Yeah, I remember like my first time playing it. I'm just like, mystical that, and he's like, all right, it's gonna come back. I'm like,
no.
Well, that was the point.
Not cool. And then they have like a tuner, so they can make synchros and everything. I'm just like, I think they can make Trishula. Because like most of their monsters are level 4, so they're just gonna be like, okay, then some of the Lady of the Lake get to level 4, okay, doop, and I'm good.
Why is this What's up with Konami and being like, you know what? This deck already is great at doing one type of summon. Let's just throw in the other ones too. like with what we said about Shadal. It's just like, oh, they're a fusion summon deck. No.
Actually,
they're an everything deck.
Actually, I'll be working on. There is one deck out there I know that's like good at doing everything. It's like what are they called? The DDDs. DDDs are actually like supposed to do everything. They just support in their deck that allows them to like fusion summon, seize summon, pendulum summon, synchro summon. And it's like they actually have like monsters for each of those. But I actually anticipated building them for a while. Then like half the cards are in the OCG. And it was like, eh. But anyways, back on my point. It's just like, and I get it. I actually like it was like a short time, a week, or like I think I'm gonna try out Noble Knights. And then
everyone had that phase where like, that's a good deck, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Not to mention like, I'm the warrior guy, I'm like, well, heroics are warriors, Noble Knights are warriors. Well, come to Papa, and then I look at the price tag, I'm like, oh, stay away from Papa.
I ain't paying that child support.
You get back in the orphanage.
That's awful.
Just kicking him back in. No, Daddy doesn't want you anymore.
I'm gonna stick back.
We're horrible people.
We are. But anyways, so it's just like I get it. The whole like draw at boars loop thing is like really hard to pull off, but it's just like why? Like why do you have to be able to pull that off? Like why can you like dump all your swords in at once? And I'm just like, so what you're saying is I lose. Okay. Thanks.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, like, listen to our towards like, I'm here, and you can't do a thing about it. And then like, you're like, oh, just defend my monster. Nope, I have effects to destroy stuff. You're like, there's like one, like there are two Artorias Exceed monsters. Where like one kills monsters, the other kills spells and traps. And then the one that kills spells and traps is like, I kill spells and traps up to the number of like equipped cards equipped to me. I'm just like, you son of a
It's just like the like Race to Witch Mountain thing. They just stand there as you throw everything you got.
Like this is just like,
it's just the car. Boom.
It's like you're a Taurus. I'm like all my decks. Yeah. Ah.
Why are we burning? Why are we sinking? Why are we winding?
Why are we melting?
I don't know what winding would be.
But that's why I don't like Noble Knights.
Yeah, it's just,
granted, they're a good deck for their price tag, but you know what?
like, it's like they have good support. They have support that comes back when it's destroyed. They have support that makes it stronger.
Where's the
flaw here?
Yeah, like the only one that doesn't re-equip itself is Caliburn. So it's like, what? Why? Yeah. No, you don't. I think like I'd be okay with if because here's the thing, because like Boars dumps a bunch of like swords in the graveyard. So I'm like, okay, you just like burn through a bunch of swords, and I'm fine with that. Then with Artorigus, you just like, first of all, you're gonna like lose a sword from like siege something, so it's like the sword's gonna come back. But then Artorigus on summon tacks like more swords on top of him. It was like, no, you should know.
Yeah. I mean, not to mention, we're talking about all this cheapness here, but there's actual. I mean, yes, it was expensive and everything. But
it's effective.
There was a cheap way to get everything because Konami literally like introduced a box that had basically the foundations of the deck in it, and all you needed to buy was 3.
Granted, it's $50 each.
True.
But that's probably better than actually buying the deck itself.
Yeah, it's just
like piece by piece and whatnot.
Yeah, my friends are just like, yeah, I bought 3 of the boxes. I have the deck now.
Okay. I think we've ranted enough about Noble Knights. Yeah. No, they've been bumped down because I haven't really seen them that much, so. Alright. Okay. Number 5. We're halfway through the list. Yosenju. Are you surprised? Are you surprised they're not higher?
I understand the pain.
It's like. Okay. Here's the thing. People always compare to the spirit monsters. And it's like, they are spirit monsters, just without all the restrictions. Because, like spirits, they go, like, oh, they're bad. Why? They go back to the hand at the end phase, they be defenseless. But Yosenjus go back to the hand, but they're good. And it's like, and then, like, and like, they
just break
They
minds.
do! And I was like, they have all these, like, they normal summon each other over and over again. But it's like, through the normal summoning, they aren't affected by all the floodgates they're throwing at you, like Vanity's Emptiness, Imperial Iron Wall. Skill Drain does hurt them. But, like, the Macrocosmos, the freaking Yosenju secret move, where, like, you need a Yosenju card on the field in order to use this card to negate anything. It's a solemn judgment, but it's free!
Well, I mean, and those are all annoying. I think we can all agree what's most annoying is Yosenju is a deck without courage. And he knows what I'm talking about. Because literally, all they do...
Don't! Like, fight me like a man! Don't!
I'm gonna go!
It's like, fight me like a man! Don't sit there and run away!
He's like, hey dude, you enjoying the party? Dumb streak on your head. Alright, I'm leaving.
Like, here, come here. This is Yosenju. This is Yosenju. This is Yosenju to me.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Like, it's just like a hit and run day. Just like, oh hey buddy, look at that friendly guy. Okay, bye.
Yosenju versus Yosenju would look very weird. It's just like,
And then, like, the kicker for me, like, I could forgive that deck because it has such an awesome boss monster. Dieback looks epic.
We both agree on this. We just love the art for that card.
It looks so cool. I don't think it's that good, but like still, like, I'd play. Like, if I like lost all my dignity and stuff and started playing Yosenju,
if I were in another life where I was just a complete scumbag,
I would play Yosenju with Dieback.
You know, if I was just born from the filth of the earth, yeah, I would be a player.
Yeah, we're gonna like offend millions of people. We're like still like cleaning up.
Yosenjus are still cool. You guys just don't know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh.
You guys are chumps.
Yu-Gi-Oh's for chumps. Why am I watching this?
That exploded. Okay. So like, that's what
Talking's for chumps.
like they're just like, they don't let you do. You can't kill them. And like, one's a compulse. It's like, and like, it's worse than plays, because it's just like, because plays, it's like, you get it once per turn, and then once I can like, let's see your plays, I'm like, I summon this, bounce, okay, then like, I get another summon, then, BAM!
Yeah.
And like, you sit still, and you let me kill you. But then it's just like, with your Yosenju, it's like, I'm gonna bounce you, but then I'm gonna run away.
That's what I have the most problem with it, because like, they would all like attack me and everything. I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna murder you next turn. I'm like, all right, I drew a dark hole. Now I'm just gonna. And they're like,
Boink.
boink, boing. Well, what the heck? Just Looney Tunes crap just happened here.
It's like,
They just bounced back into his hand. It's like the cement thing with Donald Duck. Like, have you seen the thing where like he has the thing like.
oh, the rubber cement.
Where it flies back.
I love that.
That's what Yosenju. It just smacks you in the face and then it flies out.
Like Donald Duck's the opponent of the Yosenju to the bowl. It's like,
It's like a very evil. It's a yo-yo with knives attached to it. It just keeps on stabbing and bouncing back.
So yeah, that's like, I think, okay, they have three pendulum monsters, one of which being Dieback, but the thing is, they don't use the pendulum monsters pendulum summoning. They use them to use the secret move. Cause like, it says Yosenju card, not Yosenju monster, Yosenju card. Cause it's just like, what? It's like, no!
And the saddest thing is, they're like, I feel like the deck just demoralizes you because they're all really little monsters. In which, yes, I like the idea.
The strongest monster, 1800 attack points.
I like the idea how they're thinking like, oh, you know what? We have all these like little monsters teaming together to like take on the big monster and everything. But no, they don't even do that. You know what they do? They're just like, all right, guys. So
we're gonna boop him and run away.
You see that blue eyes walking down the alleyway? So we're just gonna run up to him, shake him a few times, and then we're good. We don't even need to mug him, you know?
Yeah, that's the entire summary of it.
Just like it's just little rat people. Are they even rats?
Little weasels. Weasel swag. That was the name for a while.
Yeah, like just shaking
no swag.
a blue eyes.
No swag.
That's what they do.
No swaggle. That's the Senju's for you. Alright, yeah.
I feel like we're just drawing comparisons
Of course we
to
are.
nothing.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a guess. Before you
Okay,
say
you're gonna guess. What is it?
Lightsworn.
Yes.
Am I serious?
Lightsworn. That deck, if you come out with a Lightsworn deck, I'm just like, Plasma Law's coming back.
See, I feel like they're the opposite of Yosenju, because the main problem we have with them is they're like, hey, we got a level 8 here. You know what? That's just gonna bounce on the field. Whereas Yosenjus are like, hey, we got a level 4. You know what? We're gonna bounce back in the hand.
They're so fast. It's just like, here's what happens. It's like, they gain advantage for losing. Just like, they're gonna mill, but the milling's good, and like,
It's just
like,
and let's be honest here. It's just Lumina, and when that's done, you're waiting for the next Lumina.
like Lumina and JD are the main thing, and you're just like, I would not have a problem. It was just like, you summon one JD per turn. That's it. That's the only get one. But no, it's just like, here's the thing. It's like, hey, okay, they're like, oh yeah, we're having a fun game, we're like fighting back and forth, and all of a sudden, okay, JD,
They
boom.
pull some comic stuff on you.
JD, boom, then JD, BLS, Cephalon game. It's like,
Screw the rules. I have Lightsworns.
they're like, what happened?
It's just like I said. It's Kaiba stuff where they're just like, hey, you know those big dragons that are like really good and everything? I got 3 of them in my hand, and I don't even need to like pay anything for them. I'm just gonna drop them on the field. You good? I'm good. K.
It's just like,
They shouldn't be able to just fall out on the field. I feel like it's just like you could trip and just drop them on the field, and you're like, hey,
well,
you know what? Yeah, I just won the game. Great.
it's just like they have so much like the deck for sure it all mills, but like they have so much diversity. You got the Garoth for draw power. You got Minerva for consistency. You got Lila to get rid of spell and traps. You got Lumina to get back their monsters. You got Raiden to speed up the deck and then also provide a tuner. Then you got one more. What was another one? You got Wolf for a decent beat.
Wolf, where it's just like, oh, I milled, I got a monster, yay.
Woo. Like, it was hilarious. I was like fighting a Lightsworn deck, and it was like, I activate Crush Card Virus, now you lose all your monsters, and you just send it up to 3 from the deck. Pitches 3 Wolf, get 3 Wolf, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, literally, it's just...
I was like, you shouldn't be able to get a big monster because of a condition.
If you have... Alright, here's my whole thing on it. If you have an ability to drop 3 monsters
That each can nuke the board.
Where if they attack you directly, all in unison, and you have nothing, they can win. That's a problem. Like, cause literally, they each have 3,000. I would be more if they each had 2,000. Yes, I would still be all mad as heck at them, but at least they couldn't nuke me in 1 turn.
Okay, my problem is, like, sure, they can summon all 3 in 1 turn, but my problem is, they can bomb the field multiple times a turn. Just like, okay, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Like, I have a Zen main, I'm sick. No, you're not. Pay 3,000, kaboom.
Yeah, and the worst part is, people are smart. Like, we don't need education here. What happens is, they're like, alright, so I'm just gonna use his effect multiple times to bomb everything on the board, and then I'm gonna drop the other ones. So then, you have nothing, you're screwed, good game.
Good day to you, sir. And then the extra deck monsters. Don't even start on the extra deck monsters. It's like you plus off losing. First of all, Michael. My gosh. First of all, banish a card on the field. Michelle, yes. Ooh. like, first of all, pay $1,000, banish a card on the field. Granted, it's better than banish all other cards on the field. That would be crazy. Okay. I'm fine with that. I would not have a problem with that. It's annoying, but I wouldn't have a problem.
If they couldn't gain it back.
That's what I was gonna say. Would he die? Like, okay, before the Lightsworn structure deck came out, we got the Cyber Dragon structure deck. And I'm like, okay, I like Nova. He's like, when he is destroyed by an opponent's card effect. You special summon 1 light machine type fusion monster for extra deck, right? Yeah. Has to be destroyed specifically by an opponent's card effect. And like, okay, that's fair. Michael, when this card is destroyed, shuffle as many Lightsworns as you want back in the deck and get 400 for each. Like, yeah, when it's destroyed, where's the fairness?
It's like, is there actually a cost here?
I mean, like, granted now it's a bit more fair because Nova can evolve into Infinity, but you know what?
But it's like, if you think about it, you just made an incredibly aggro deck for just go all out attacking, and then if you lose everything or you don't play right, you have a backup because you can just gain a bunch of life back.
Yeah, and then there's the Exceed monster. If they ever make they made a. I don't know if the traps in the TCG now, but like I know the Exceed monster is. They made a new trap and an Exceed monster.
Is that the one where it's like Jane, like
it's like Minerva, but like evolved.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Like from Minerva. Basically, it's like okay, it's traversal, it mills and then draws, and then when it dies, it mills and then pops. And I'm just like, excuse me, but then there's a trap card. The trap card was really bothers me. Normal trap card. I don't even know what it's called. Like Judgment Day or something like that. When it's activated, put this card on the top of the deck.
Of course, it's called Judgment Day.
When this card is sent from the deck to the graveyard, add 1 Judgment Dragon from your deck to your hand.
Why do you need a search card for the thing you can drop on the field, blow up the field, destroy your opponent with? Like,
it was funny. Like I played Gishkis, and I liked to play Gishki and Lightsworns once, and I was like, I never ever used the fact, cause like most people don't know that the fish, the giant fish guy, what's his name? The other limited one, the Goose Kraken.
Oh,
Mind August, that was it.
Yeah,
Mind
yeah.
August. Yeah, no one barely anyone realizes that you can shuffle the stuff in your opponent's graveyard back in their deck. And it was like with Lightsworn, I'm like checking, cause like okay, I have these that I want to put back in my deck, but what does he have in his graveyard? Like, oh yeah, it's 4 Lightsworns, put 3 of those back in the deck.
That's another thing. The graveyard.
It's so valuable.
Yeah, think about it this way. This is a deck that mills constantly. Wait, how much?
It's fine.
Oh,
You're fine. We're fine.
We're doing better. See, the reason why I guessed it was Lightsworns is because we're gonna. He said to me before we started this, we're gonna have fun with this. We did before, and I don't know if we would have posted this or you would have seen it by now, but we made an entire video where our rant just spanned for almost a half an hour.
It was like 20 minutes.
About Lightsworns.
That was back when like our friend was still playing Lightsworns, but now he's like dropping for Galaxy, which I actually respect.
We were fed up.
Yeah, we were like mad because like everyone's playing Lightsworns. Like the Lightsworns were it's like, oh, I just bought Lightsworns. Like Bailey was playing it, Mark was playing it, Ben was playing it. Everyone was playing Lightsworns. Yeah, I almost was playing Lightsworns.
I feel like that's a lot of the reason why we hate these decks. It's because like when one person did it, they all did. Like Bat and the Boxers, like one does it, all of them.
Like a virus, it spreads.
And then, what was the other one we just talked about? Oh, Noble Knights. One does it, more do it. It's like
only Liam played Noble Knights.
Yeah, but someone. Who else was building them?
No one else. I know for a fact no one else.
All right, I'm crazy.
You are crazy. Yeah, but like that's my thing on Lightsworns. It's like it goes too fast. Like most of my decks is like I play budget decks. Either my deck is really budget and really good like UAs, or my deck is either really budget and really bad like my Umbral Horror deck. However, it has improved. It has improved over the years. But the thing is, and then like what happens this time? It's like I'm playing like my old YF. Oh, this is pretty fun. JD, boom, 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 boom. Like, what happened?
I mean,
what did you do?
Like I was saying,
Where am I?
Who am I?
What happened?
What is Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't know why you would go through something. Anyways, but what like I was saying earlier, like when he said the graveyard's so valuable, he's right on that because not only Lightsworns are like super good themselves, but they team up with a bunch of stuff like with that one Golem card, Gorgana Golem, and then
wait.
The Gorgana.
No, yeah.
It wasn't.
No, yeah, it is Gorgana Gold.
Oh, okay.
I think that's something different.
And then they have Necro Gardener. They have
Backjack.
They have all these stuff that activate to protect them in grave. So let's just have a recap here. So
They also have access to two Honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also a
Yeah.
thing. Mm-hmm. Granted, you're probably not gonna play Honest because it probably might get milled, but you know. No. Yeah, that's.
But let's go over a little review here. So you have an aggressive attacking deck
that has a backup plan.
Yeah, but if they fail on that, don't worry, guys. We can protect ourselves, let alone heal ourselves. So we have a deck that can't make up its mind whether it wants to attack or defend. It's just like ha, ha.
I mean, granted, that's my UA deck, but
like I feel like Lightsworns is that one kid who's just like he's like, I'm gonna all-out attack! Oh no, he screwed up my plan. I'm calling back the troops! Retreat, everyone!
It's funny, because, like, here's the thing. Another thing with Lightsworns is, like, for the while they were, like, just, like, here's the thing. Like, say you have a deck and he does, like, five cards, like Quentin, it's like, you just put Lightsworn in it, because it mills everything else. Then, like, you mill, like like there's actually like a build online where like it's Lightsworn Crystal Beasts, where like you're supposed to use the Lightsworns to mill the Crystal Beasts in order to get Rainbow Dragon out faster. You know, like that. I tried that online. I'm like, I milled Rainbow Dragon every single time.
not to mention, it's still when you're talking about teaming up, it teamed up with one of my least favorite decks. I'm not sure if it still is anymore, but it surely is one of the hated ones.
Was it Shaddolls?
Shaddolls. They formed Doll Swarms, or like.
It was Doll Swarm.
Okay. It was that, and this deck. It was like, all right. So you took a cheap deck, combined it with a cheap deck, and made an even cheaper deck. Okay.
Yeah,
Seems legit.
That sums up our things with Lightsworn. You done?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Now that my blood pressure is substantially high.
Okay, guys. So, number 3. Remember when I said I'm here and you can't do anything about it? This is that dot the deck. Cleaforts. I hate, double hate, loathe entirely Cleaforts. And it's just like, okay, here's the thing. They're a bunch of pendulum monsters. Yeah, okay, so you kill them, they're not gonna die. And like, they all have like really high attack points. And they all say that this card is unaffected by the effects of monsters whose level/rank is lower than its own. And I was like, what? No! You can't! You don't do that! That's illegal! Go away! And like, you already can't kill them, they already have like really OP effects. Then you got Scout, is literally a 1-card pendulum scale, which, by the way, Monkey Board got banned for. So why is Scout running around at 2? No, I think he's at 1 now? I think he's at 1 now. He's running around at like 1 or 2, while Monkey Board's banned. Like, oh, we got a little monkey who's a problem, but like big airplane thing? Nah, it's fine, fam. It's just like, sure, you got the little monsters, they're fine, but then you got a Paclafort Towers. Who, in their right mind, would make a monster this unkillable and this easy to summon?
Kazuka Takahashi.
Yes! It's just like,
he just sits in his castle, he's like, I wonder what I should do today. I got it, I'm gonna piss off a bunch of people.
Like, this is Cleaforts. Okay, so I got a big boss monster. Yep. This is what I'm gonna do for the rest of the game. Yeah, like literally, it's just like, and then you can't kill it. It's unaffected by all monster effects. Its level/rank is lower than its own, which is already 10, which is basically unattainable unless you drop like a level 12 monster. And then, I think it's also unkillable by spells and traps. And then all special summon monsters lose 500 attack points, so they're already like harder to kill. And then, to put on the icing on the cake, it's like once per turn, you can make your opponent pitch a monster from their hand. It's like, and then 3,000 attack points. Just like, no! You can't, you shouldn't. If I have to circle jerk to the Crystal Beast monster, then I'm gonna get out Rainbow Dragon for a mediocre effect at best. You shouldn't be able to like, oh, Pendulum 3, you sack them all, get it out.
You can't, you shouldn't, you couldn't.
You couldn't, you wouldn't, you shouldn't. Ah! Yeah, it's like that one lunatic thing where it's like, oh no, you couldn't, you shouldn't, you mustn't, no! Ah! Then like with my days, like, nah, then like when I got shit off, nah, I'm going to kill you, Barbara, you hear me? Kill you! No, you mustn't, you shouldn't, ah! Like, the only way you can overpower that is if you outsped it. It was like they did a little time to set up, and like then I brought like Performer dolls to the game, and I was like, okay, now I'm done.
Yeah, like, I haven't faced this deck too much, but in the few games that that was our problem. Like, we had to deal with some. I mean, didn't someone at Unique, or I mean, not Unique. But besides Marcus, didn't someone else?
No one else besides Marcus played.
See, I'm crazy again.
He is crazy. He's my crazy goober.
Go.
My video.
I own your house now.
Congrats, you get the rat infestation.
What?
I'm joking.
Oh. I was just like, I'm going.
Bye, guys.
But like I hadn't played against it too much, but from the small portion that I did, it was kind of like just I felt like I'm looking dead in the eyes, or the spotlights of whatever the heck it was, and they were just like, "Hey, Joey, can you do me a favor and just go home? Like,
you don't have to.
You don't have to play today. Don't try, man. Like
you'll be fine."
And I feel like all of the Cliff Orts players out there, no offense if you're not this way, but I feel like all of them have a little bit of a condescending tone because they're like, yeah, I know I'm better than you. Deal with it.
And I like, my problem, like, okay, if Towers is hard to like obtain, to like actually like purchase, that'll be fine. But he's not. He's a rare.
Yeah, that was another problem with the deck. Like, the only really expensive card was Scout, wasn't it?
Scout and like Disc was like $22. And I think another one.
I forgot, but
Monolith.
There's so many discs in this game.
Monolith.
They really like frisbees over at Konami.
Frisbees. So yeah, and that's my thing on Cleaforce. Just you can't do anything to stop them.
You get towered.
I think it's like they all have like
They tower over you.
They all have like 2,400 plus attack points, and they have like immunity stuff. So you're just like, how am I supposed to kill this? You done?
Yeah, I don't have much to say on that.
All right. This one's gonna probably get a bit more of a reaction out of them. Okay, number 2. It's a deck that actually, like, I almost want to cry whenever I fight this deck, because it's like you can't do anything. Coons.
Hold on a second, I just gotta...
Yeah, he's gonna go scream. He's clearing it out, folks. Don't worry. Just like, never. Like, it's a budget deck, and I kind of have to respect it a little bit for that. But I don't, because I can't.
There's no respect for it!
It's just like, you're just like, okay, we're gonna duel, okay? And you're not gonna do anything. I'm gonna sit here and stop you.
I feel like a lot of the decks on this list, we all agree that, like, well,
you can't do anything.
It's like we're not even mad because they're like, oh, they're so good, we don't like them, and we're just mad because they're not letting us play the game.
They're just like, stop stopping me. Let me fight you back. Like, that's what I like about your, like, the thing with the Constells and Evil Storms we have. Like, it's like I like how you never actually. It's funny because I'm like, I feel like whenever your favorite card in Constells is Pleiades. My favorite is Bahamut. But it's hilarious because, like, we never seem to, like when I just drop Ophion, you never, like, bounce the Ophion. You kind of just bounce the back row cards. Because you know Ophion's not gonna fight you. But it's just, like, with Coons, just, like, every card in the deck is, like, geared towards making you not have fun.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
Unicorn, like, it's
Unicorn.
It's unfreaking
Let's be honest. It's not called Coons. It's called Unicorn the deck.
Yeah, like, then the Sendayu thing. It's like Draco Sack on steroids.
Well, the problem that I had with them is they're like, all right, I'm gonna make a token. I'm gonna make another token, another token, another token, and they're just like, oh, by the way, I have effects with these tokens that I could just like blow up your stuff. And you know what?
Are you sure I'm gonna make a fan base?
Like, but they still made so many tokens, and then they're like, now I'm gonna attack. Oh yeah, they didn't blow up, so they just like gained attack like no tomorrow.
Yeah, that was the thing. It's like you got the okay, so you got Unicorn and gaining everything, preventing you from doing anything at all to defend yourself. Then you got the 2 roaming raccoons, like they're like the infinite defense. You set them in defense mode, and then they're like you can't do anything. You have 2 on the field. Literally, it's like impossible to get rid of unless you bounce one of them. Yeah, then the big problem. Then you got like. This is the Triad or Sequoia, whatever it was, and it's like basically what this card did was like I can attack, you go to the like combined attack of all the beast type monster you control, and then make the token, where it's like because the Sequoia at least only gained it to the end of the turn. The token was permanent, so you had like this beat stick token that like wasn't gonna kill anything.
And that was the problem. Like when you have a beat stick token out. You don't care if it dies or not. You're just attacking no matter what. That was the problem where it's just like, I'm gonna make a token, and I really don't care, so I'm just gonna murder you in the process. Not to mention, you can't do anything anyways, cause I'm a freaking unicorn.
It's just like, I think it's like hand manipulation, and it's like I think like I'm in the clear, like, I have 1 card left to him. Yeah, Jar of Greed, I discard 1 card. Wait a minute. Like, I drew a trap card, discard, right, break, discard a card, blow up a card in the field. Oh, look, now it's him on her hand, card in the hand again. Like, that's the main reason I want Pot of Greed back. It's like, oh, you think You think you're tough? Nope. Now I got one more card.
Yeah, I mean, it just... I remember the first time playing them, when I'm just like, alright, I'm gonna Pleiades and everything, and they're just like, no.
No. I'm gonna Ophion. No. You're gonna grab it. No. I'm gonna Darkhold. No. I'm gonna defend myself. No. I'm gonna attack you. No. You don't get to do.
There won't be none of that with Unicorn.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. Get the heck out of here.
I'm sure we could rant about this for hours.
We could, but like, we don't want to waste your time.
No, we do.
You think we're ready for number one?
Yes.
Okay. Getting to number one, everybody. Alright. Number one. Ugh. You'll be waiting for this one. We all know what it is. We don't know what it is, because you know what it is.
Do I?
Because this is take 2.
Yeah.
2 days later. Yeah, we're weird with this kind of stuff.
I miraculously forgot it in the... I don't even think the camera can see me.
Yeah, because you're kind of up down there. Okay, so, number one. Psy-frames.
Like I said in the first take, I'm gonna let you run with this.
Yeah. That deck. You wanna do this just says, you wanna play Yu-Gi-Oh? Nah, fam. I got this. It's just like... That deck, it has an answer to everything. The whole deck is hand traps that revolve around a normal monster and is stopping you from doing what you're doing. Because the deck never actually makes a move on its own. It's always just like, oh, I'm gonna see your move and one-up you. And then if you... And the deck is purely, like, I find it one of the most luck-based decks ever. Because, like, say they play... Okay, here, you wanna know how to stop that deck? Prohibition. Declare the guy, the one guy. Declare Psy-Frame Driver.
The guy! Psy-Frame the guy!
You win. You literally just win. But then they have a spell guy that negates that. Then you're trying to use a trap to negate that. But then they have another guy that negates that. Then they have a different guy that negates that. And I was like, stop with the negating. Once, like, sure, you can't have any monsters in the field. And that makes sense. Because that's the backlash. That's the only thing that they can't do. Because if you control monsters, then that would be obscene. But then it's like, okay, and they also have another cost, like, you banish the stuff at the end phase, so it's just like, okay, I can see how that's kind of fair. And the field spell comes in, where you can synchro summon on your opponent's turn with the monster you summon, and it's like, no, you lose that monster. You shouldn't be able to do that. And like, anything you can do multiple times a turn. It's not just once per turn. Say they and that's another thing, the synchro monsters can I'm fine with monsters that can just jump out of the way. Like, I used to play Ritual Beasts, I know this. Yeah, like, if you just, say you just banish yourself to the next standby phase, that's fine, I don't care. And, you avoided me. You're a little hard to get rid of, but I'm okay with it. I just don't negate your effect. This thing, it's like, hi, I'm gonna jump out of the way. I'm gonna take your guy with me. I circle jerk all my monsters around and, get the perfect strategy to get rid of them. Because one of them takes your attack position monster, and the other takes a card from your hand. It's like, oh, nice card you just drew. I'm gonna just take that. And then there's another one that's during the standby phase, you can return a banished card to the graveyard. But then, during that standby phase, I'll just put the card I banished from your hand into your graveyard. And then the turn this thing's gonna come back, you don't get that card back. But I still get my monster. Woo!
Like I said, in the previous take, I feel like that's just shameful when you're, going through someone's hand and you're just like, hey, so I'm gonna do this thing, and I'm gonna mug you, and you're gonna be okay with that.
Okay, don't put it like that, because then I sound like a hypocrite because I play Dark Worlds. Because it's just ooh, drag down, ooh, let me see your hand. Ooh,
I hate cards that steal other cards from people's hands. That's just stupid. I play Dark World in the meantime, though. Yeah, that's a great deck.
Yeah, you're just ooh, that's a nice hand you got. Oh, you're playing this. Ooh, that's a nice card. Do you mind if I just discard that? But at least that gives you something. Okay, basically, the side frames can lock down your draw phase. Because you literally just can't draw cards anymore. And then, there's one more, and then, with Dark World, at least you get a card for it. And then you get to look in my hand and discard something. And if I just happen to screw up, then you're just
Which never happens to Excalibur and Excalibur and Yu-Gi-Oh! Because we're just grade A players right here.
Yeah, I never forget about that Gates in my hand. So yeah, just like
And I never spend an hour looking at my hand in Constellars.
That's the topic for another video, though. So, just like, no, like you shouldn't be able. There was like this one duel I was playing. I was playing Gradles, the other playing Psyframes. I'm like, the deck revolves around stealing your opponent's monsters. Like, I'm gonna take your Omega. No, you're not. Ah! I'm gonna take that card. No, you're not. I'm gonna jump out of the way and steal the slime from your hand. It was like, no, get out. Just go away.
We were having a discussion today where we were talking about how a lot of the decks that we dislike and everything are decks just that don't let you play the game.
Yeah,
and we had that discussion about how there's so many decks out there where you're just like, all right, now I'm gonna summon. Nope. Oh, can I activate? No, you're not. Just go home. Stop trying.
Can I attack?
Quit Yu-Gi-Oh!
Just get out of here.
You don't belong here anymore.
You don't belong.
I don't know who I'm pointing to.
You don't belong in this fit. No, you don't do that. You can't. You shouldn't do that. No, just stop. Just stop.
Yeah, they're just like, okay, so you know how this game was supposed to be fun?
Nah.
Well, screw that.
You're funny. Yeah, you know this game's supposed to be like fighting with monsters? Nah, fam.
There's no fighting. There's just me boning you.
There's just suffering and bleeding and such.
I'm just gonna shank you, and you're gonna do nothing about that.
You have a butter knife.
Broken butter knife.
Butter knife, yeah. So, yeah, and then there's a trap card. They only have like one of each card. They have like a spell card, a trap card, and then like a bunch of monsters. And it's just like the trap card. It's like once per turn you can target one card in the field, banish the side from your graveyard, then banish that card in the field. And then when it's destroyed, you have to add a side from card from your deck to your hand. It was like, what's the point? It's like the Cosmos. It's like, what's the point in killing you? You're just gonna get another one. And there's like no cost to it. Like Cypher, they plus off banishing. Here's the thing. It's like, I'm gonna banish a Cypher, and during my face, Omega's gonna put that card back in my graveyard. Then I'm gonna banish it again. And I'm gonna put it back in the graveyard. Then I'm gonna banish it again. And I'm gonna keep banishing it. And you know what? You don't get to win. You don't have satisfaction, bro. It's just like, and then there's like, it's splashable. I think like one of them. I don't remember which one, but one of them is splashable. I think it's the one that like your attack position monster, it can banish itself and the attack position monster, and it can do like something else, and I don't remember what it is, but like it's splashable for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
Like, why'd you make that splashable?
This is also a topic for another video.
We're gonna rant about that.
Yeah, like me and him, and I don't know if we mentioned this in one of our previous videos or not, but
or like in the previous number.
Yeah.
That was 2 days ago.
Yeah. We know nothing now. We've lost all memory since then.
Yes.
We're just vegetables.
That could be slightly offensive.
What?
What if someone out there actually has a cousin or something with a vegetable?
Oh, I'm sorry, all you carrots and celery sticks out there. We accept you too. I personally I identify as an onion. You know, because
you were saying with your thing.
I have multiple layers.
You were saying with your thing.
But one of our biggest rants is when you take a big monster of a deck and then you make it splashable. Like
Ghost Trick Alucard.
I think we mentioned this with Dieback earlier. Or wait, no.
Dieback is so
that wasn't the splashable one. That was the one where we're like, it looks cool. Why don't you use your main monster?
Yeah.
I mean, we know why, but but we want to know why.
Tell us.
But like we hate like how personally me, I hated that Constellar Pleiades was splashable, even though yes, it makes it easier to summon for me and everything. Like I was just like, I get to see my deck. That's what we mentioned it with Heroics, because
no Battling Boxers. Well, it is no Battling Boxers.
Battling Boxers when we got off the tangent on Heroics, where the main card splashable, the new main card splashable. Let me have my own card.
That's what I did with my with the new segment coming. Watch for that. SOD, save our decks. Watch for it. But anyways, so yeah, back on Psyframes, I was like, I think most of them are like commons. Commons and rares, most of the deck. They're like the ultra rare, not splashable one, and the secret rare splashable one is like $40.
Ultimate Athletes.
The Ultra Athletes, and that's a topic for a different video.
It's
Ultra
When
Athletes.
did they change it?
It didn't change, it's always been Ultra
I thought it
Athletes.
was Ultimate Athletes.
No, it's Ultra.
Is this gonna be? This is like the whole flip toad, turn toad. Turn toad does not sound right.
They weren't in the OCG.
It's always flip toad to me.
Anyways, I don't think I have anything else to say about Cyber. It's just the deck. It's just so mean. Like, you don't let me play, and it aggravates me to no end when you like I said before. I have a problem if you bounce out of the way. Played Ritual Beast, play UAs, I play Evil Sword with like Thunder, but I played Windeth the Rabbit. So I have no problem, it's just, let me make my move. I can't, like, you're just stopping me at every turn. Stop, let me fight you. Fight me like a man, fight me.
Yeah, you're punching away at them and they're just, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, I win. Okay. Does that seem like a good one? Okay. And that was my top 10 least favorite decks in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Ooh, that was quite a list. Okay, yes. So, if you want to see more content like this, like, comment, subscribe. I
don't know if we have a box, but I'm just gonna do this.
I don't know how to do that, so I'm not gonna. There's not gonna be a box anywhere with like. Well, there's a box for YouTube. Like it's somewhere down here in this sterly direction.
As I do this, you gotta have the box spinning around.
If I can actually do that, I'd love to do that, but I can't.
How the box, man.
Yeah, so, like I'd love to see like at least like 10 likes if that would be physically possible. But
please
like us, comment, subscribe if possible.
We have low self-esteem. Please like us.
It's like please comment, like, and subscribe.
No, I would love it.
Suicide method. If you guys don't comment, like, and subscribe, I'm gonna kill myself. That got
dark. Well, we have butter knives.
Dan, if you guys liked the video enough, well, we might even do his top 10 least favorite.
I thought you were gonna say we'll send you a butter knife.
We'll send a free butter knife to everybody who comments.
We do not condone suicidal thoughts with a butter knife, though.
Yeah, anything else is fine. With a butter knife.
Anything else.
Use this video camera for all I care.
Yeah, this basket right here, that's perfect. But butter knife, no.
Yeah.
I don't even know if you can see the basket.
Okay, so yeah. Everybody comment, like, subscribe, and I hope to see you in another life.